arm drag, and let's talk about arm drag. So, arm drag is very important because it's a way to get two of their arms on the same side of the body, which is really bad because it exposes the back, okay? So you constantly have to be breaking their posture to force them to try to regain posture. Pulling the head, he's gonna reposture and so forth, okay? He uses the left hand to posture also, because both hands are gonna be used to posture. Even before he can push, he's got to posture, okay? So as he postures, okay? Put this hand where you would posture. Okay? And you're already on his side. The question here is, what do you want to do? Because if you can feed this hand to here, okay, you're able to begin to already attack him in a very nice controlled way here, but you got to chase the back. And you got to make sure that this arm doesn't come back across. So if you don't control this arm, they'll put it across back. But then, doesn't mean you can't do, slide the right knee through, and now you're controlling their posture here. From here, I have potentially Kimuras here, okay? I have triangles here, okay? I have omoplatas also, if I bring my left leg over his face, and over here, okay? So the question is, what to do from here, all right? But first, how do we get arm drag? So as he posts, look. When you scoot out, you can bring it. What I like to do is I like to secure this space with my chest so he can't bring out back his arm back, okay? So that you can always reach here, grab the arm, okay? And begin to get, oh no, a figure four seatbelt or twisting arm control or a Hickson, okay? So from here, I can begin to control here, right? And it's not very fun for him here because I can also slide my hook in here, either push him out or start elevating him. He'll bring that knee in, okay? And then I watch that arm also, and I could push this knee out. Careful with your left hand. Careful with the left hand. Yeah. If it's out and I roll him that way, you're gonna be taking him over off to the side while we continue drilling. Okay, here, or even here, taking the back. Okay? So there's a lot of things you can do. You just have to recognize the position of what you're doing. So now we're just going to arm drag. Remember, your guard has to be breaking their posture, which is above the waistline. If my legs are down here and I'm trying to break posture, I'm not doing anything. It only helps him because it gives him access to my knee a lot more easily, okay? If that happens, there's no reason why I can't just pull this off and get a higher guard and engage my hips, okay? So from here, I force him again to post here, okay? Because what you don't see is I'm crunching just enough to be able to talk and my knees are pulling him in. So if he removes this, remove it, he falls forward, okay? So I'm not just sitting here relaxed, I'm forcing him to commit this. Okay, and there you go. Here, grab this right here, or I can grab the armpit here, I can grab his arm here, all right? So what I wanna do is I wanna either pull him over his right leg to take his back, or I begin to climb up on his back and fairly easily get a body lock right here, which you can begin to use very effectively, okay? But notice I wrapped myself around him. I didn't wait for him to now push me over and push me back on the back, okay? From here, the thing that's nice is get one hand, get underneath, get the second hand, and begin to flatten them out, okay? And then choke a space. But for now, we're gonna drag the arm. Arm drags also work from open guard. So I watch where his arms are, and then you drag the arm. Okay? The only thing with the arm drag, you need two hands. As he reaches, there has to be one that guides it to the same side and one that pulls. And what I'm pulling is on the back of his elbow not too far on the tricep because I want his arm to move this way. All right, I don't want his arm to come over because he'll pull it back. Here I got a fairly good control of the elbow, and as I'm pulling this, he pulls the right elbow back. If I need to, I can come up and do what's called wrestling. Now, NoHi is a lot of wrestling. So when you start from kind of open guard here, right? You see, they're probably gonna put their hands on your knees. Okay, so to put the hands on the knees, you immediately arm drag. That works obviously in gi also. Okay, so you gotta react and be quicker. In gi, you have time to restrict movement, you have time to control, you have time to kind of slow it down. In no-gi, it's more so about speed and getting to that position. Because if you don't properly use speed and technique, they're gonna be able to pull out of it just simply because there's nothing to grab onto. Okay, because if I'm here and I go here, he'll pull it out. You know what I mean? So you again, you pull it out. Okay, but here, he commits. Now I have that advantage due to the fact that the speed and the continuity of movement of my body put him in the position he should be. But again, if I'm like pull his head, okay, if I'm like slow here, it's easy. You know, if I'm here, you know what I'm saying? So you got to be quick about it and very, like, you know, do it with intent. So we're gonna start from the closed guard. Legs high. If that happens, I can pull this off and keep this knee higher, even in the gi. It's here, okay? Or he. Oh. Okay, so you have also triangles here, okay? But again, if I did it like this, he would keep it open, okay? So you gotta, like, actually, like, you know, hit that move, all right? So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna be pulling him in. He's trying to go here, look, go here, pull it off. He goes again. All right. From here, depends. Maybe I could push this over here. All right, if he falls over, fantastic. Take the back and finish. Or reach with that left hand or his right hand. So one more time. Over here. From here, climb on the back. Chest so he can't put his elbow back. I'm driving him forward here. Put that foot here, here, and then right to the neck. Okay. Preferably here, I wouldn't want him to be still on his knees, because if he pops up to his feet, his toes, yeah, that's not good for me. Okay, so, because then you have other options here we won't go into, but go back to your knees. So from here, I would want to flatten him out. So here you work here, you break him down here, get under, and then you extend. So, and then you have the Jean Jacques Machado logo. Oh. Okay. All right. So get to the back, arm drag, and then we'll do a little arm isolation and see how that goes. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Thank you. Sorry for using